Hi, this is JK from meganandjk.com, the place to be for people who want to run a business and raise a family from home. So it's like 11 o'clock at night, and Lachlan, our 2-year-old, is totally freaking out, totally losing it over this sheep named Ba because he left it at my parents' house. He's basically mourning the thing's death or loss. Obviously, Ba came back, so it ended up being okay. But after an hour of him screaming, an hour and a half, Megan finally comes in and she's like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "Well, Ba's not here. I'm doing fine. He's freaking out." And she's like, "No, I meant with you. You're acting out of the ordinary." I'm like, "Well, what do you mean?" "Well, you're being calm and not freaking out." Thanks. That's always great to hear. Typically, it looks a little something like this. Have you ever been in a situation like that where your kid is screaming or someone's yelling at you and you're just about to lose it on them? I'm going to teach you a technique that I learned called the hot cold technique that'll help you get through these situations in a calm manner. The first step in the hot cold technique is to first take a deep breath and step away, whether it's literally step away or in your head. Take a moment, take a deep breath, and gather yourself. Promise yourself you're not going to kill anyone. Step two is once you're a little bit more collected, identify the emotion you're feeling, especially how it feels in your body. Whether that's any distressing emotion, anger, frustration, rage. One thing to note is we often use hot words or red words to describe these emotions, like red hot anger, my blood was boiling, and our heart will race and you can literally feel your body temperature start to rise. So once you identify that hot emotion, make sure you put a word to it and hold on to it, store it away a little bit. The reason why this is important is because your feelings matter. You're a person, you can't just stuff it down. I mean, you can, but you'll explode later. We all know that to be true. I'm that way. It's not good or bad to feel the emotion you're feeling. How it's good or bad depending on how we act on it. Identifying your emotions will allow you to be more conscious with your choices and decisions that you make while feeling them, which hopefully we should teach to our kids. Step number 3 is to identify the opposite of that, the cool emotion. For calm emotions, we often use cool words, the opposite of our hot, angry words. For instance, I need to cool down, they were calm, cool, and collected, etc. So what we're going to do now is identify the opposite of what we were just feeling a few minutes ago. Another technique for me that personally worked in that moment was literally visualizing cool water pouring down my head and neck and back. I had to do this repeatedly. It was a very distressing moment, but it ended up working and I didn't freak out. Now I want to hear from you. We want to hear from you. Make sure to leave a comment below. Have you ever had a freak out moment like this and what did you do? Then head on over to meganandjk.com. We have tons of free resources for you, including the guide on how to maintain your sense of self and sanity as a stay-at-home parent. And if you subscribe, you'll get tips like this weekly for your family and business. Stay cool, people.